Hi there, my name is Madison and I'm an artist in Toronto. I'm currently in Open Studio, which is a printmaking studio, and I'm here to demonstrate a certain type of drawing called contour line drawing, which I've always loved. I love teaching it to people. It's really exciting because we'll obviously do a demo, but you're looking at something with your eyes and not looking at the paper in which you're drawing on. And I think it's really, really freeing because you have no idea what's going to happen until you actually look at your paper. And you can do it with anything. You can do it with a spray bottle. You can do it with a picture of Dory and or Oprah Winfrey. Today I think we'll do all three, and then you can also do it with other people. I just don't have anyone at the moment who's in the studio to draw, but it's really, I think the outcome that I really like out of this is that it really evens the playing field, especially when you're with a group of people, because you walk into it and I'm a little nervous to, draw in front of you, and you're a little nervous to draw in front of me because how good of a drawer are you? How good am I? And the greatest thing about this exercise is none of it's good, and at the same time it's all really good. Yeah, so I think that that's one of the biggest takeaways here. So I'm going to show you a little bit of my setup, and then we can get started. So I have a piece of paper. I'm going to draw with Sharpie today, just purely so it will show up best on the paper for you to see afterwards. And this is something that I don't always do, but sometimes I get a little box to draw in, so you can put your hands in the box and it kind of, you sit it like this and you draw within it like this, and you can't cheat and look down at your paper. And it kind of, not cheating, but it kind of helps that temptation a little bit, and yeah, and so there's this, and then you have your object, like your spray bottle. I also find that it's really fun to draw your friends, because what will happen is the way that you look at them, it doesn't appear that way on the page, and then you show each other your drawings, and it's just a really freeing sort of art activity that really, like I said, levels the playing field, and it helps me see things a little bit differently and see that, even though it doesn't look like it's supposed to, it looks pretty good. And I really appreciate that, and it's always a great exercise to do with people who have, not a whole lot of experience in drawing. So we'll get started. I think I'm gonna do Oprah Winfrey first. I got this great picture of Oprah off the internet. Like I said, it's always a lot easier to do with someone in front of you. Okay, Oprah, work with me, girl. Okay, so what you're gonna do for this exercise is follow the contours of their face. So you're looking at someone, or Oprah in my case, and with your eyes you're going to trace the outline of their cheekbones and of their face. And the thing that I forgot to mention at the beginning of this is you are never to take your pen off the paper, not once. So it's one continuous line. So you when you go from drawing the edge of their face to their mouth, it's just, there's a line that goes here and it leads up, and you draw their mouth, and then you draw the nose, and then you draw the eyes, the whole time while tracing this with your eyes, and never taking your pen off the paper and never looking at your paper. So let's get started. So I found a mirror in the studio, so I think it would be really funny, especially for you to see that you could do it with yourself, which is really freeing. It helps you see yourself a lot differently, I think, and in the end you're gonna look nothing like you actually do, which is really fun, because it's just so silly. So I'm gonna get started here. I'm gonna put my hand in the box so I don't get tempted and peek, because that, for me, it ruins it. Put my hand in the box, and I've got a mirror just behind the camera here, which I'm gonna look at, and I'm starting with my hair and the corners of my ears and my earrings. And like I said, this is all just one big long line. My chin, my other earring, and oops, gotta go back because I forgot my mouth. Lips. Nose ring. Eyes, eyebrows, top of the head. Do you want to see what it looks like? So I'll scan these and add them into the video as well, so at the end you can take a really good look. Obviously I don't look like this, but how freeing is that to not look at what you're drawing and just follow the contours of whatever you see and something like this come out? I can't get enough of it. I really like doing this with first year art students or community art classes or like kindergarten students, like kids, like little kids, because it just, their minds are already so open, and it's amazing to see their reactions, and they just giggle a lot. It's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna do Oprah Winfrey now. There we go. Hi Oprah. Just giving us like the thumbs up. I thought was really positive. And so we all know what Oprah looks like. I wish she was still on TV. What a lady. You get a car. You get a car. We'll get a car. She's smiling and giving us a thumbs up in this one. So her mouth is really, really pronounced. And she's showing like all of her teeth. So I'm going to try to do all of her teeth as well. Another part of this exercise is you could do it in timed sections. You could do it for like 15 seconds, and the person has to challenge themselves to really see the person with their eyes and draw it down on the paper in 15 seconds. And that's a lot of fun too, because, you know, it's a time trial, or the opposite is, I think, like, you know, maybe 20 minutes. And that's 20 minutes, and you really look at someone, and you follow their face with your eyes, and you really, really take into account all of their features. This is something that I've done with friends, and, you know, you've spent so long being friends with someone, and then you've never really looked at them, and I think it's a really freeing experience, and for me it brings people a lot closer, which is nice. I'm drawing her thumb. Okay, we're done. Sorry, Oprah. These are the two pictures of Oprah. I think this is her thumb. Those were her teeth. Sorry, Oprah. So, I mean, I think the biggest takeaway here with this exercise is the relaxing. You know, you can just sit and draw, and everything that comes out is ridiculous. Like I said, I really like that for especially people with unknown arts abilities. That really levels the playing ground for everyone, because, you know, professional artists will pull out stuff like this, and of course that's what's going to happen, because you're not looking at the page, you're not looking at, you know, you're just following it with your eyes, and it is something that you can get good at if you work really hard at it, like anything in life. But yeah, I really like for this particular exercise that that things just kind of get a little weird. yeah, so I hope this is helpful, and I hope this is a pretty good demo. Like I said, I'll scan these into the computer and attach them to this so that you can get a closer look. Maybe we'll do a couple more off of camera and scan those in as well. All right, well, this has been a pleasure. Awesome.